She smiled at you, then walked away. You thought you blew it. You were wrong. Listen to this first. Most men look for fireworks. They want a clear sign. They look for big moves. They miss the quiet bridge being built right in front of them. That bridge is the real signal. It is small. It is steady. It is easy to miss unless you know what to watch for. This story starts with a man named Mark. He met a woman at a party. She laughed at his jokes. She brushed his arm once. He waited for a bold move from her. None came. He left frustrated. A week later, she texted him at 2 a.m. about a book she loved. Mark treated it like a casual chat. He did not pick up on the deeper meaning. She had opened a door. He walked past it without noticing. You might have done the same. The mistake is not a lack of confidence. The mistake is a blind spot. You trained your eyes on big gestures. You trained your heart to expect big moments. Life and real interest usually shows up in small choices. Stoics teach you to value what you can observe. Machiavelli said, read the situation. Combine those two. Watch actions over words. Watch repeats over exceptions. That is the signal most men miss. I will show you 5 clear signs women give when they are interested. Each sign is easy to spot once you know to look. Each sign is small on its own. Together they form a pattern. Use this pattern. It will save you wasted time. It will save you from chasing noise. It will help you move with calm and clarity. First sign, she shares small private things with you. She tells you about her day. She sends a photo of her coffee. She tells you a tiny worry, like a deadline at work. These are not random facts. They are a test. She is checking if you notice. She is checking if you respond with care. Most men call this friendly chat. They treat it like small talk. That is a mistake. When a woman lets you into small parts of her day, she is handing you a key. She wants to see if you will use the key to open a door. Your response matters more than your next compliment. Respond with attention. Ask one simple question. Say, that sounds rough. How did it go? Follow up later. Save one detail from the conversation. Bring it up a day or 2 later. That shows you were listening. Listening creates trust. Trust creates closeness. Second sign, she makes time for you in her routine. She shows up around your hours. She sends a message when she knows you are free. She suggests a place she likes. She does small scheduling work. Most men count only meetings and dates. They ignore the small habit of availability. Time is a resource. People give it to those who matter. If she fits you into her day more than once, that is a signal. Do not panic. Do not demand more. Notice and match without chasing. Offer a plan that respects her time. Say, I have 30 minutes tomorrow evening. Want to grab coffee then? Keep it simple. Keep it calm. If she accepts, that is interest. If she declines often with vague excuses, that is data. Act on the data. Do not make stories to cover what the data says. Third sign, she invites you into her world. She uses language that includes you. She says, we should try this. She sends you a photo of a place she wants to go with the note. You would like this. She introduces small shared plans. This is different from talking about future fantasies. This is practical. It is concrete. You might hear, my friends are going to a show next week. Then she adds, you should come. That is an invitation. Most men hear the headline and wait. They think she is testing. Some men play games. Do not play games here. Accept the invitation or offer an alternative time. Be decisive. If you accept, show up. Showing up is a stronger move than clever words. Stoic practice teaches you to act with integrity. If you say you will be there, be there. Actions build reputation. Reputation opens doors. Fourth sign, she shows vulnerability. She talks about a fear or a past mistake. She admits a flaw. She asks for your honest opinion about something personal. This is a big signal disguised as a small moment. Vulnerability is costly. People do not reveal their soft parts to everyone. When she does, she is testing your capacity to hold it. Many men react by trying to fix. They jump in with solutions. That shuts the moment down. A better move is to hold the space. Say, that sounds hard. I appreciate you telling me. Ask a gentle question. Offer your presence rather than a cure. This is where stoic calm is useful. Stay steady. Do not let your ego bite. Your steady presence is the kind of signal that tells her you can be trusted. Fifth sign, she defends you or connects you positively to others. She mentions you in a positive way to friends. She tells a story about you that paints you well. She posts a picture that includes you. These are public signals. They cost more than private messages. People do not spend social capital lightly. When she invests it in you, she signals value. Most men ignore this because it is subtle, or they think she is just being nice. That is a mistake. Social currency shows where you stand. Notice who she tells about you and how she tells it. If she downplays you or avoids mention, that is data too. React accordingly. Respect her choices and act on real information. Those are the 5 signs. Small personal shares, time in her routine, invitations into her world, vulnerability and social currency. Now you need to learn how to respond. A man who notices is already ahead, but noticing without skill can still fail. You must respond in a way that increases clarity. You must avoid neediness. You must avoid playing cold. Stoicism gives you tools. Use them. First rule of response: do not overinterpret. See what is there. Do not manufacture drama. If she shares a photo of her lunch, that is sharing. It is not a marriage proposal. If she invites you to a band she likes, that is interest. It is not a life plan. Stay present. Respond to the signal you received, not to a fantasy you made. This keeps your actions useful. It keeps your emotions steady. Second rule, mirror the level of investment. If she shares small things, share small things back. If she opens up deeply, meet her with honest calm. Do not try to outdo her. Do not withdraw to make her chase. Stoics teach you to act from virtue, not emotion. Virtue here is honesty and respect. Be honest in what you say. Be respectful in what you do. If you cannot match her level of sharing, explain it without drama. Say, "I like that you told me this. I am more private. I will try to share more." That sentence creates safety. It shows awareness. It does not beg. Third rule, test gently. If you see a pattern and you want clarity, ask for it in a direct but kind way. For example, say, "I enjoy our talks. I want to know where you stand. Can we talk about this?" That is not aggressive. It is a simple request for clarity. People who respect you will answer plainly. People who avoid clarity give you more data. Avoid forcing the answer. Ask and then listen. The Stoic method is to ask and accept the result. Fourth rule, keep your life full. This sounds obvious, but it matters. When you have your own projects, your own friends, your own schedule, you become clearer. You will not misread small signs because you need them to matter. Your calm presence becomes attractive. Machiavelli taught that power comes from position. Your position is your life. Strengthen it. Your life does not depend on one signal. That freedom makes your response honest. It also makes your actions reliable. Now, I will share 3 short stories that show how missing the bridge looks in real life. Story 1. Jamie met Anna at a work event. Anna messaged Jamie later about a song that reminded her of him. Jamie wrote back with a short joke. Anna stopped. A week later, she messaged again with a long message about a problem at home. Jamie read it and did nothing for 2 days. He thought she was playing games. She stopped reaching out. The signal was there. He missed it. The bridge closed. The lesson is simple. Small repeated effort matters. If she tests with small signals and you do not respond, she will stop. If you respond with consistent presence, the bridge stays open. Story 2. Louise had a date. She told him about a podcast she liked. Louise spent the next week listening to it. On the second date, he brought up an idea from the podcast. She noticed. Her eyes changed. She smiled. He had shown interest in her world. That small move transformed the interaction. It cost him little time. It gave him a lot of credit. This is the power of joining. You do not have to become someone else. You simply show you care enough to learn a small piece of her life. That builds connection. Story 3. Marcus played cold games. He thought distance would increase desire. She replied less. He felt anxious. He tried to escalate later. It did not work. The truth is simple. People move away from games. They move toward genuine curiosity. Stoic practice trains you to remove drama. When you remove drama, you create space. People step into that space. They reveal more. That is how trust grows. You might be thinking about physical cues now. Yes, physical attraction matters, but many men treat physical cues as the only signal. That is a trap. Touch can be a test or a moment. It often follows the bridge of small actions. She may touch your arm when she feels safe. She may lean in when her routine includes you. Physical signals are real. They rarely appear alone. Look for the pattern. Now let us go through exact language you can use. These are short scripts. They are not scripts to manipulate. They are tools to be clear and kind. If she shares something small, try this. Say, "That sounds like a long day. Want to talk about it now or later?" That invites connection. It respects her time. It gives her control. If she makes time and suggests a plan, reply with this. Say, "I can make time Friday at 7. Does that work for you?" Pick a concrete slot. If she opens up with vulnerability, try this. Say, "Thank you for sharing that. I am here to listen." Then wait. Offer one small question. Avoid fixing. If she defends you publicly, show appreciation privately. Say, "I noticed you mentioned me to your friends. Thank you. That meant a lot." This acknowledges her choice to spend social currency. Next, watch your posture. This is not body language coaching. It is about intent. Stand or sit steady. Keep eye contact. Use short sentences. Speak plainly. Do not over-explain. When men ramble, they reveal need. When men are concise, they show control. Stoics practiced brevity. It still works. Your words matter less than your calm. Calm invites clarity. You must also protect boundaries. If you notice a woman giving mixed signals, do not jump to conclusions. Ask a simple question. Do not punish her for being human. People have lives. They get busy. They miscommunicate. Treat your boundaries like a signal yourself. If you need clarity, say so. If you want exclusivity, wait until things are clear. If you rush to labels early, you risk scaring her away. If you never ask, you risk wasting time. Timing matters. Now consider the role of social media. It can hide signals and distort patterns. Likes and comments are not worth as much as real time. If she texts you a long message, that beats 3 likes on your photo. If she brings you into her friend group, that beats 10 likes. Use social media as a hint, not proof. Go for the moments that show real choice. Real choice happens in time, attention, and presence. There is also danger in overanalyzing. Some men spin into elaborate stories. They read every emoji. That leads to confusion. Keep it simple. Ask one question. Observe 3 actions. Decide. The Stoic approach is to reduce noise. Less noise means better decisions. You may fear rejection. That fear will tilt your readings. If you are afraid, you might see hope where there is none. Or you might miss a clear sign because you expect failure. Use Stoic practice. Accept the possibility of no. Do not let fear rule your interpretation. Be brave enough to act. Brave here is not loud. Brave is steady. Brave is honest. Machiavelli taught reading the room. He also warned against cruelty. Use his lesson ethically. Read patterns. Make choices. Do not manipulate. The goal is mutual clarity. The aim is honest connection. The strategy is simple. Observe repeated actions. Respond with calm. Ask when you need clarity. Keep your life full. That will make you less needy and more precise. Here is an exercise to train your eye. For 1 week, notice small, consistent actions from one person you like. Do not make a move right away. Just observe. Note 5 instances where she chose you over convenience. These can be tiny. A text during your workday. An invite to a low-key event. A shared joke. After you collect 5, review them. Ask yourself, do these 5 show increasing investment? If yes, plan a clear next step. If no, move on. This exercise trains pattern recognition. That skill will change how you date. It will also change how you read friendship and work relationships. Another exercise for conversation. The next time she shares a detail, repeat one specific line back to her later. If she mentions a stressful meeting, bring it up the next day and ask how it went. Do not make this a test. Do this because listening builds trust. This small habit will make you rare. Rarity is attractive. Now let us talk about the inner game. You may have a story that you are missing something because you are not charismatic enough. That story is not useful. Charisma helps. Presence matters more. Presence is a skill. You can practice it. Start by controlling your breathing. Pause before you answer. Those 2 seconds change your tone. They make you less reactive. They make your speech clearer. That small shift transforms how others perceive you. Also, do not confuse being stoic with being cold. Stoicism is not emotional absence. It is emotional regulation. Show feelings. Show interest. Do it without panic. Be expressive when needed. Be quiet when needed. The balance is what creates depth. If you are worried about being too obvious, remember this. Clear signals bring clear results. You will get answers faster. You will waste less time. You will feel better. People respond to honesty. That does not mean you declare love on a first date. It means you are clear about interest. It means you say, I like spending time with you. I would like to see you again. Simple language, honest intent. Now a short warning about manipulation. Some advice online teaches to create scarcity or play mind games. These tactics work for a while. They also destroy trust. If you want a lasting connection, avoid those tactics. The 5 signals we covered reward honest responses. Do not try to fake being uninterested to make her chase. That is a short-term trick and a long-term loss. Instead, be confident in your value. Let your value show through steady action. You might ask what to do when signals conflict. She shares private things but avoids making time. She invites you but then cancels. When signals conflict, look for pattern, frequency, and direction. Which behavior repeats? Which behavior is one-off? Give more weight to repeated actions. Ask for clarity when you see mixed signals. A simple phrase works. Say, I enjoy seeing you. I want to know if you feel the same. That is direct. It asks for a clear answer. If she cannot give one, you have your own answer too. Next, consider timing. People move at different speeds. Do not rush someone who moves slower than you if their actions show steady interest. But do not wait forever. Set boundaries for yourself. Decide how long you will wait for clarity. Treat that decision like a plan. Keep your life full while you wait. If there is no change by your deadline, move on. That is not punishment. That is self-respect. Finally, keep learning. Every person is different. Not every woman will show all 5 signs. Some will show 3. Some will show others in unique ways. The pattern is what matters. Train yourself to look for it. Over time, you will get faster at it. You will waste less time on mismatches. You will find more relationships that fit you. Remember Mark from the start. Imagine a different ending. Imagine Mark noticed the late-night book text. He asked a question about the book. She answered. He followed up with a short thought about it. They talked for an hour. She suggested meeting to discuss it over coffee. He made a plan. He showed up. That simple change would have altered his story. The bridge would have been crossed. This skill is not magic. It is practice. It is patience. It is attention. It is honesty. It is respect. If you adopt it, you will change how you move through relationships. If you want one final tip, here it is. Value action over words. Value pattern over exception. Value presence over promise. Those 3 shifts will make you clearer and calmer. They will make your life clearer and calmer. If this helped you, do one thing for me. Like the video so others can find it. Share one moment in the comments where you missed a small signal and learned from it. Subscribe if you want more practical guidance that keeps you calm, clear, and effective with people. I post ideas like this every week. They are short, direct, and useful. Thank you for listening.